Hello, my lovely honeybees. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Tarot. I welcome you all with open arms and an open heart. So today we're going to do a pick a card reading on what's the gossip on you. Please take the messages how they resonate and leave the rest. If you would like to book me for a personal reading, all of my information will be linked down in the description box below. And if you would like to support my channel, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to show your girl some love. So I have pile A, B, and C to choose from. I will list them in the description box below, and I will also have them pinned in the comment section if you would like to skip to your pile. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into pile A. If you chose pile A, this is your reading. I'm going to start out with some positive gossip, and then we're going to get into the negative gossip. So take the messages how they resonate and leave the rest. And remember that this is basically outside energies. So don't take these messages personal. This is just how people view you in the outside world. So we got the Full card. We got the Six of Swords, the Eight of Cups. We also have the Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and we have the Ace of Cups. So you may be seeing 111 or 1111 a lot, but I definitely feel as if pile A is getting this fresh new beginning. A lot of you could have traveled and people are noticing that you are definitely leveling up in your career as well as your personal life. A lot of you could have just gotten into a new relationship with this Two of Cups and this Ace of Cups. It could be a renewal in love. If you're currently already in a relationship, people definitely see that you and your partner exude this very strong, compassionate, unconditional love energy. But I also feel like a lot of you are getting this brand new start when it comes to your relationships. If you just started a relationship, people have definitely been talking about how you walked away from people that didn't serve you in order for you to get this new relationship with this Two of Cups. You had to walk away from a couple of different situations, whether it be family, friends, or just people that didn't serve you. I definitely feel like a lot of people are noticing this energy of self-love that you're exuding right now. And it's helping you move forward and start a new beginning here with this Ace of Wands. I also feel like a lot of you could be actually moving to a new location, because I am seeing relocation with the Six of Swords and the Full card, but the Eight of Cups is all about walking away from old emotions, old scenarios, and things that don't serve us. And I definitely feel like a lot of you have done the inner work and you are currently focused on self-love. When there is no more love to be given in situations and scenarios, I feel like you're the type of person that will walk away and put that energy back into self-love. And that's what I'm seeing here, literally with the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. You're definitely someone that is highly intuitive, and a lot of people notice that it's easy for you to manifest at a rapid rate because you are filled with so much compassion and light. You're definitely someone that is a pioneer for whatever that you do. So you always are the first at what you do. And people definitely see this about you. People do see that a lot of the times people will try to copy your energy, but your energy can never be replicated. I also see that a lot of people see you as someone that could be a very good companion or a very good friend. I definitely see like you see people eye to eye and you don't judge. And this is what makes you very beautiful, because people see that you just have this overall loving energy when it comes to the world around you. You're not necessarily someone that likes to hold on to things with the Six of Swords. I definitely feel like you walk away from a lot of things that don't serve you, and you're willing to take that leap of faith. And a lot of people notice this about your energy. I also feel as if you're someone that is willing to have faith even when it doesn't make sense with this Ace of Wands energy. It's just telling me that you're someone that is highly intuitive, and because you are this nurturing person that is empathetic, you tend to gravitate or draw in energies that are similar to your own. So we're going to get into some oracle messages. So I got the Wanderer, the Grouch, and we also got the Dogmatist, excuse me. So at times people can feel as if you can be a grouch sometimes. You can also be very stubborn. I feel like you're the type of person that is very assertive. And when you want something, you go for it. Even if things feel dead, I feel like you're the type of person that sticks in there and you try to push things to grow. You could definitely exert a lot of energy doing this, but when you want something, you go for it regardless of what the circumstances look like. The circumstances could be very barren, and I feel as if you have what it takes to make things grow. And I feel like your anger and your passion are intertwined together to where you don't necessarily have this energy where you're judgmental, but I feel like at times people can see you as someone that is very judgmental due to the fact that you have a lot of passion and you are someone that loves to travel. You may have a passport. I definitely feel like you're someone that wanders a lot. You could resonate with like the gypsy spirit. You may see 666, 1010, or 6868 a lot, but I definitely feel as if you are someone that is very stern, and when you say you're going to do something, you do it. And this is what's so beautiful about your energy, is that people, although people feel as if sometimes you can look down on people because of your belief systems and because of your self-respect, I feel like it's not because you're a mean, hateful person. I feel like it's because you've experienced a lot of things in life that have made you strong, and you've had a lot of authority figures in your life that have kind of made you not only respect authority, but it's made you into this authority figure. You having people that will like set you straight, like grandmas, dads, uncles, aunts, sisters, just people that will tell you like, hey, you're messing up. That kind of helped you gain balance in your life. It helped you gain a respect for authority. And I feel like at times you can come off as authority figure. I also feel as if people see that you have like a lot of experience because you've been in many different situations. If you haven't actually traveled, you're definitely someone that has experienced a lot, and people see you as someone that has a lot of potential or a lot of experience that they can give to the world. So we got the engineer card, and it is in reverse. So the shadow aspects are reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. So I feel as if at times people can feel like you rely on the material world a lot. This could be you relying on technology, or you just not having regard for other people's emotions, just consistently being in this energy of just being very self-motivated and determined to get things done, that you don't really take time to have regard for other people's emotions. And at times I feel as if people have felt like because you have been through so many things in life, it has made you to where at times it's hard for you to empathize with others because you're always trying to look for a solution instead of just listening and kind of opening yourself up and opening your emotions up. So that's what I got here. You may also be an engineer of some sort. So we also got the warrior card in the reverse, and it says trading ethnical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. So people feel like you have a warrior spirit, but at times you can kind of be in this energy where you may trade your ethnical principles such as like loyalty, trust, and respect, and not really realize how it's going to make other people feel at times. I feel like you were treated like this. Maybe people put you in this energy to where sometimes you lack empathy for others because there was a time where people lacked empathy for you. So it's like, it's not that you're insensitive. I feel as if you have just been so conditioned by people around you and by your living experience to where you're headstrong, you're courageous, and maybe at times it's hard for you to empathize with your emotions and with other people's emotions. And it's hard for you to sometimes empathize with other people's suffering because your suffering was completely different from other people's suffering. And people can notice that about you, that although you're very headstrong, although you seem to have, things together, sometimes you lack empathy based on the experiences that you've been through because you were made to be strong. And sometimes I feel as if the authority figures in your life made you feel as if you had to be a certain way in order to be a warrior, in order to, live a full life. And this has sometimes made you very, not necessarily cold, but it has given you a lack of empathy when it comes to others, and people feel this way about you. Not necessarily saying that it's true, but these are the energies outside of yourself and their perspective. So the last card I got was the Shapeshifter in the reverse, and it says, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. So people feel as if although you shapeshift and you change into different, I feel as if people feel like you change it into different people to fit the scenario and the motive. And sometimes you project the image that you want people to see, or people feel as if you project this image that you want people to see in order to satisfy this personal agenda of yours, whether that be like you going to like a specific area and wearing specific clothes to get attention. And sometimes people feel as if you project this image of maybe being, the wounded warrior, someone that has been through a lot of stuff to get pity. Or maybe you've been someone that people see as, is very headstrong, and you may project this energy of where people see you as very headstrong, but in reality you've been through a lot of shit, and people are like, there's no way that this person can be this strong. There's no way this person can, have all these different strengths and all these different, skills without them having to do something for it or without them having to fake it. But I don't feel as if you fake it. I feel like you really have been through a lot of things in life, and it's helped you get to this new beginning. And although people may judge you, you're still someone that will take a leap of faith, even if people call you a fool or they say that your actions are foolish. You're still going to move forward no matter what, and your ancestors and your guides are always going to guide you to where you need to be. And most of the time, they guide you out of these rough waters into this calm water. And you trust your intuition, and that's why you're willing to walk away from things that don't serve you, even when it doesn't matter. Even when people feel as if, it does matter, it doesn't matter. You're just like, I don't care. If it doesn't suit me and it doesn't feel right, I'm not going to stay in that energy. So that is what people think about you, pile A. We're going to go ahead and move on to pile B. All right, so this is pile B. Pile B, please take the messages how they resonate and be mindful that these are people's opinions of you, so don't take anything personal. So pile B, I feel as if people feel that you are going through a massive transformation in your life, and you're looking forward after going through a very difficult cycle. You could have been through a lot of betrayals. A lot of people could have backstabbed you. A lot of people could have taken your energy for granted and not realized how strong you really were. And I feel like people see you as this leader or someone that will stand up for what's right with the Seven of Wands. You don't let people push your boundaries, and you don't let people, walk over you. You're definitely someone that's very resilient. People also see you as someone that has very good leadership skills. I feel like because you've been through so many tragic endings and because you faced very uncertain situations, you have literally had to transform into this Phoenix energy with the Death card, which is Scorpionic energy. And it's helped you move forward with this Three of Wands, but I feel like there are still energies that have weighed you down to the point where with the Seven of Wands, you had to literally fight for your right to be who you are. And with this King of Wands, it's like people don't realize what it took for you to sit on this throne. Like, everyone just assumes that the warrior spirit just has to, go through certain circumstances to be strong, but they don't realize the skill development, the growth, the healing that it takes in order for people to be strong and for people to fully trust in the divine. A lot of the times the divine is going to send you through a lot of tragic stuff in order for you to learn. And I feel like people do see this about you, that even though you've been through a lot of tragic, terrible, hurtful moments that were very traumatizing, you still look to the future with hope. And because of this, you are someone that cultivates a lot of change in your life. And people see that a lot of things have changed very frequently and persistently in your life. I also feel like people see you as someone that has tamed that inner beast within yourself. And that inner beast is your ego. You've definitely overcame your ego. You're definitely someone that is a leader because you have, went through certain experiences and you make an example out of those experiences. You haven't completely shut down. Maybe there are times where you wanted to commit suicide. A lot of y'all could have self-harmed in the past. A lot of y'all could have wanted to die. A lot of y'all could have been very depressed. But although you've been through stuff like that, you have not let it break you. So we're going to get into your oracle cards. All right, so we got the Coiled, the Conscious Twist, and we got the Judge. At times, people can feel as if you can be judgmental, but I don't feel like you're judgmental. I just feel like you have a very good judgment. And I also feel like people can see you as being one of God's angels. It's like when you need God, God is there, baby. And God will bring judgment to anyone that tries to harm you. There has been a lot of shifts and turns in your life. Maybe you were recently in a car wreck. Maybe you were, for some of you, you went through some type of physical ailment that you literally had to recover from. And a lot of people see that this made you strong because of the fact that it's like you were literally on the phone with God saying, give me a chance and I will show you what I can be. And because you went through this massive transformation and you went through this awakening period to where you completely shifted, I feel as if people see you as a force to be reckoned with. With the you may be seeing 666 a lot, but with this Conscious Twist card, it's telling me that you are a force to be reckoned with because you control your own destiny. You don't allow people to control you. And you're okay with shaking shit up, literally, okay? A lot of you are very athletic. People see you as someone that's very beautiful. You may have a nice body. You may be very curvy here, I'm seeing. I also feel like you have a lot of light within you that sometimes can leak out. You may be deeply empathetic to the point where you take on other people's emotions and people sense that about you. But let's get into some more oracle cards. All right, so we got the Hermit, the Knight, and the Samaritan all in the reverse. So these are the negative opinions that people may have about you. So the first being out would be the Hermit. In the reverse, it says, withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. We got the Knight card, and it says, allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. And the Samaritan card says, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. So some people feel as if sometimes, although you're a good Samaritan, you do it for attention. I also feel like people feel like you can be very judgmental, and sometimes you withdraw from society out of fear of other people's judgment. I also feel like at times people feel as if when it comes to your romantic life, you can be very delusional when it comes to your romantic partners. Maybe you're the type of person that is like a damsel in distress. And if you're not a damsel in distress, you're like the type of man that will literally go out of your way for women. And even if they're using and abusing you, like you have this delusional mind state, people are saying. But this doesn't necessarily have to be true. This is just what people are saying about you. They also say that Like sometimes you can be a very destructive ruler, or you can have destructive principles about you. Maybe you have some like ideas that are out of the ordinary and people say that those are destructive. Maybe at times you refuse to help others and you go completely hermit, especially if you've been hurt. I've been in situations like this where if people traumatize me, I completely ghost and just focus on my inner healing. But people feel as if sometimes you do this because you're either worried about other people's judgment or you're refusing to help those in need. So that's what I have for you, Pile B. Let's go ahead and get into Pile C. All right, Pile C. So people definitely see you as someone that is very abundant. You have been through a lot of dark night of the souls. You could have had to go through a lot of painful endings with people in your life. Maybe you went through a physical ailment that you're now recovering from. A lot of you are mothers, and people see you as someone that's very vibrant. You work hard. You tell the truth. You stand up for what you believe in. It seems as if you're always moving forward and things come at ease to you. You don't have to really work hard for them. You're very beautiful. You're very radiant. You could be a dark-skinned woman, or you could have beautiful curly locks. You don't necessarily have to be dark-skinned, but I definitely see a very beautiful dark-skinned woman here. A lot of people are saying how you work hard. You're always consistent. Even if things aren't moving for you, you're making them move. Like, it doesn't matter if you don't have what you feel that you need. You always seem to make a way for yourself. And people always see you as someone that's always moving forward. You may travel a lot. A lot of people may see you as someone that has extreme faith in God. And I also feel at times people feel as if with this Ace of Swords, you have a lot of knowledge from experience. You have a lot of knowledge from experiences that you've been through. You're also someone that is very beautiful. You're very radiant. It's easy for you to make connections easily because your energy is very magnetic and people are drawn to it. People are also saying how you're very healthy. You take care of yourself. You like to detoxify. You may be detoxifying your energy or your friend group, your family group, just clearing out things that don't serve you. And people say you speak the truth. Like, you're definitely someone that cuts to the bullshit. You don't let people run over you. You know when family and friends aren't being genuine. You have this like relaxed, chill, laid back vibe about you, and that's what people are attracted to. I'm seeing people just see you as someone that's just really consistent to the point where you're stubborn when it comes to you not getting your way. Like, you will get what you want and you don't care. You're also someone that lives in luxury. People notice that, baby, you don't have to want for nothing. You get exactly what you want when you want it. It's like God prepares a throne for you and you lay comfortably on it without any, you may live in the city as well, but, and I'm also seeing some of you may live in the country. But I definitely feel as if people feel like you have a lot of knowledge. You're very enlightened. And it's almost as if like you stopped sacrificing yourself for others and you started to put that energy into yourself and relax into your faith. And people see this about you and they think it's beautiful about you. You're giving off very strong feminine energy, but you don't necessarily have to be a girl. You could be a guy that is in their feminine energy. A lot of people are talking about how you have a really love-hate relationship with your mother. Like, I feel like your mother has hurt you a lot and you've had to stand your ground when it comes to her. I also feel like people talk about how you're a good mother and you're always trying to help your kids move forward and you'll stand up for them. Like, you'll go to war for your kids. You don't play about your kids. People say how you are so abundant and you make sure that your kids and your family are taken care of. So let's get into some oracle cards for Pile C. All right, Pile C. So people are saying that you're the Adonis. You're also the Pharaoh Storm and the networker. So you are really good at networking because people are attracted to you. People love you. Everyone wants to be around you. Your energy is affectionate. This is your energy. Like, you're very energetic. you have this very beautiful willpower to you. People have seen that you've gone through a lot in your life, and it's made you come out even stronger. I definitely feel like with that Empress energy and this Adonis energy, you are radiant. I don't understand why people are just like entranced by your energy, but your energy is giving like seductress vibes. Like you could completely bring down a wall if you wanted to within anyone. Like it's easy for you to enchant people with your beauty and with your grace. And this is why it's easy for you to network and make friends really easily. But I also feel like people think that you have anger issues at times. Like they know that you're cute and beautiful and all, but you a little crazy. You got a little craziness to you, baby. You don't mind being that feral storm and letting people know who you are and who you are going to be. And this is why people don't, they tread lightly with you. They know you're a little crazy. They know that at any time you can turn on, you know, this crazy passionate fire within you and go off. You're the type of person that when you go off, you go off. So people don't want to play with you, okay? So let's get into some more oracle messages. All right, pile C. So we have the Pioneer, the Damsel in Distress in the reverse, and the Judge in the reverse. So people feel as if you can be judgmental, and sometimes you can play being the damsel in distress. But with the Pioneer card, I feel like people feel that you have a passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. You're a pioneer, okay? You always start things that other people get interested in and they want to do. And you have a lot of compassion for the world. I also see the light bulb, so it's like you have a lot of enlightenment. You're very intelligent, you're very smart, and you lead with your heart. And that's very prominent in this reading, how when you do it, baby, nobody can do it. Nobody can replicate your energy because you are you, and the passion and the creativity that you bring to the table is magnificent, okay? So in the damsel in distress in the reverse, like I said, take these messages how they resonate. Not all messages are going to be positive. Some of them are going to be negative, so take it how it resonates. But people can say that at times it feels as if you're waiting for a knight to provide for you. It says seduction by romantic illusion. So you can be very like the seductress, like I was saying in the beginning. Like you can be very seductive. People can see you as someone that's very attractive, but it's like at times you're like waiting for someone to provide what you already have. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no one to provide for you. You got everything that you need. But sometimes people think that you can be like kind of a crybaby for love. I'm gonna be honest. Like sometimes you can be like, oh, I want a man. Like I just want someone to treat me right. Okay, well, treat yourself right. That's what people are saying. Like treat yourself right. You know you're beautiful. You know you're radiant. Why do you need a man to make you feel that way? Okay. So the next card I got was the Judge in the reverse, and it says offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. So at times people can feel like you can misuse your authority. If you're a judge or you're someone in high position, maybe at times you can give off destructive criticism that can hurt people's feelings, even though it may be true. Sometimes you can be a little rough around the edges, I'm hearing. So people definitely think that maybe you misuse like legal advice, business advice, or you know, your criminal authority. But I mean, I feel like a lot of you believe in balance, and at times people feel as if you're imbalanced. And I feel like this is giving this energy where sometimes we fight so hard to stay in balance that we don't realize how imbalanced we are. That's the energy that it's giving. So that's what people think about you, Pile C. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If these messages resonate, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.